Okay, we're back with the 1977 Yankee season. We're going to play the second game of the Baltimore Yankee series. It's a three-game series. Yankees lost the first game, 4-3 and 11. They tied it with a two-run home run in the top of the ninth, a pinch hit two-run home run by Elrod Hendricks. They tied it at 3, but they ended up losing in the bottom of the 11th on a safety squeeze by Rick Dempsey, getting the winning run home. So Baltimore with a big win. The first game of the year for the Yankees and the Orioles. And I thought we'd start out just by taking a quick look at some stats. I organized it by average right now, and you see Elrod Hendricks off the bench. He's had two big pinch hit home runs. One a granny, and that helped the Yankees win a game, and then he hit that two-run tying pinch hit home run against the Orioles. You see of the regulars, Thurman is hitting well at 389. Mickey Rivers hitting 365. Reggie's hitting 300. Chambliss 296. White 293. Over on the home run side, Greg Nettles has hit 4. Thurman and Reggie have 3. Mickey has hit 2 along with Elrod and Willie. Chambliss, White all have 2. RBIs, it's Munson and Nettles with 12. Then we got Reggie with 11. Willie's got 8. Chambliss has 8. So Yankees have been hitting decent. They've been having a little bit of pitching issues in the bullpen. Tidrow's gotten hit a bit, but he's pitched better of late. Yankees in third place right now behind Baltimore and Boston. Boston doesn't want to lose. They're 14-1 to start the year. So let's get to game 2 of the three-game series against Baltimore. And here we go. We got Kenny Holtzman for the Yankees and Rudy May for Baltimore. Rudy May with a great slow curveball. He actually also pitched for the Yankees. But it's going to be May for the Orioles here against Kenny Holtzman. And let's get on with the game. Game 2 of a three-game set. First series of the year for the Yankees and the Orioles. Yankees have not played Boston yet. And here we go. We got Rudy May, lefty on the mound. Like I say, a great slow curveball. And Willie Randolph is going to lead it off. Willie hitting in the low 200s to start the year. And he's going to ground out to the pitcher, Rudy May. Rudy May to Lee May. And there's one out, nobody on. Thurman batting second. Off to a good start. He's got 3 homers, but he's going to ground out here. There's a ground ball to Doug DeCinces. And there's 2 out, nobody on here in the top of the first. Yanks trying to bounce back from that tough loss in the opener. Reggie Jackson will swing against Rudy May, lefty. And it's going to be an X reading and a ground out. So Belanger at short puts it away, and that is going to be the end of the top of the first. We'll bottom 1. Kenny Holtzman on the mound. Holtzman comes in with a decent ERA, looks like about 3.75, and he's going to face Al Bumbry. Al Bumbry, good speed, and he's going to strike out. So Kenny Holtzman gets the game going with a strikeout. 1 out, nobody on. And here's Billy Smith. Every time I hear Billy Smith, I think of the great Islander goalie, but this is a different Billy Smith, and he's going to get a base hit. Base hit for Billy Smith, and the Orioles get a base runner. Runner on first, 1 out. He doesn't have great speed, and it's going to bring up the good switch-hitting Kenny Singleton. Good hitter, and he ends up being a Yankee broadcaster later on. And there's a fly out to Mickey. Mickey puts it away, and there's 2 out. Billy Smith still at first for Lee May. Lee May gets a swing against the lefty Kenny Holtzman. And that's going to be a walk. Lee May gets the base on balls. We have first and second 2 out, and the Orioles with an early chance to get a lead. Doug DeCinces had a good game 1. He had a 2-run triple in the first game. And here's going to be a catcher card X and a pass ball. Pass ball on Thurman. We have second and third 2 out. Just a quick check of the box. We got Eddie Murray on deck, switch hitter. So the Holtzman's going to have to get DeCinces here to get out of the inning. And it's another X reading and a ground out. Bucky puts it away. Bucky to Chris Chambliss, and we go top 2. Orioles strand a couple. No score. Jimmy Wynn against Rudy May. Jimmy Wynn with good power. He's hit a home run this year. And he's going to strike out. Strike out. Rudy May's got the curveball working. It's 1 out, nobody on for Mickey Rivers. Mickey with good speed, trying to get on base, and he will. He will get on base. Base hit for Mickey. He can run. Lee May is nothing special on the hold, so I think with one out, we're going to try and get a lead. Mickey is trying to get a lead on Rudy May. Pickoff attempt. Base runner dives back safely, so Mickey almost gets picked off by Rudy May, and he's going to stay at first with one out for Roy White. Yankees catch a little break there. Mickey almost picked off. And now we're going to have a ballpark chart split reading. Very small chance of a single, but it's going to be an out. So Roy White flies out. Pops out to short, Mark Belanger. The max rules changed that line out to a pop out to Belanger. So we have two out, runner on first for Chambliss. 5-7 is going to be an X reading and a force play. So that ends the inning on a ground ball. Billy Smith to Mark Belanger. Yankees do not score top two. We go bottom two, no score, and Eddie Murray will lead off against Kenny Holtzman. Eddie Murray, the switch hitter, batting righty against Holtzman. And he's going to have another ballpark chart split. He needs a 1 for a base hit. But he gets one too many ones. He's got an 11, and he's out. Max rules will change that to a ground out to Marty Perez at third. And there's one out for Rick Dempsey. Marty Perez playing third today. Nettles getting a break against the lefty Rudy May. And there's a fly out. Dempsey flies out to left. Roy White puts it away. And there's two out, nobody on for Larry Harlow. And that looks like it's going to be another split. This looks like a base hit. 1-17 will be a base hit. But a 19 and the Orioles. The split reading goes against the Orioles there. And Harlow lines out to Willie. So a really hard hit ball, but Willie gets it. Go top three, no score. And here's Marty Perez. As we said, Marty Perez playing third today. And that's going to be a walk. Marty Perez walks. Doesn't have speed. He's going to stay at first. Nobody out. Bucky Dent. And I think Bucky is going to try and lay down the sacrifice. Bucky's a good bunter. Yankees trying to get a runner in scoring position. The ball is bunted, and it is well done. The sac bunt works. Bucky is out. The sensei to Billy Smith covering first. And there's a runner on second. One out for Willie Randolph. Willie with a chance to give the Yankees an early lead. That's going to be an X reading. And a ground out. Offense must decide to send or hold a runner. We're going to hold a runner. Two out. Runner on second. He's still in scoring position. Don't want to make the third out at third base. And that's going to bring up Thurman. Thurman was a clutch hitter in his day. He's got a clutch chance here. Runner on second, two out. Yanks need a hit, but it's not going to happen. It looks like a pop-up to DeCinces at third. So the Yankees do not score. Strand a runner. We go bottom three, no score. Pitchers duel early. Belanger against Holtzman. Belanger's hitting 250. And we're going to have another split reading here. We have another split reading. Belanger needs a 1 to get on. He's not going to do it. Not going to do it. Let's see. Max rules is going to change that. It's not going to be a line out. But it is going to be a ground out to third. Marty Perez to Chris Chambliss. One out. Nobody on. Top of the order. Al Bunbury. Lefty. And Bunbury is going to get on. Bunbury is going to have at least a single. 1-10 is a triple. And it's a 10. So the Orioles and Al Bunbury races around second. Gets to third with one out. They can score this run without a hit. Billy Smith is up. Kenny Holtzman's going to try and get him out. And he lines out. Lines out to third. Marty Perez is able to snag it. Runner on third. Two out now for Kenny Singleton. And with Lee May on deck, pick your poison. We'll try and get Singleton earlier on in this game. I want to put extra runners on base, and he strikes him out. So Singleton strikes out. Holtzman gets out of it. Orioles leave a runner on third with less than two out. So we go top four, scoreless. Reggie will lead it off against Rudy May. And that looks like it's going to be an out. Fly ball to center. Harlow puts it away. One out, nobody on. Only 3 hits total in the whole game. Jim Wynn is going to bat against Rudy May. Yanks have a hit. Orioles have 2. There's a walk, though. Jimmy Wynn does walk. C base stealer. Runner on first. One out. Mickey Rivers up, and Mickey's going to swing. Not easy to double Mickey up. And that looks like a fly ball. Left field, Bunbury puts it away. 2 out, runner on first. Yanks need a big hit. Roy White capable of giving him one. And he's going to walk. So the Yankees get another base on balls. First and second, 2 out. Another chance for the Yankees. Both teams have had some opportunities. Yanks have a runner in scoring position. 2 out. Chambliss the lefty against Rudy May. And that's a strikeout. So the Yankees leave 2. We go bottom 4. Neither team can get the big hit so far. We're scoreless. And we got Lee May facing Kenny Holtzman. Oh, that's going to be a walk, though. So the Orioles get their leadoff runner on, a walk to Lee May. We got some good hitters coming up. Doug DeCinces facing Kenny Holtzman, runner on first, nobody out, and that is going to be another walk. Holtzman is walking himself into trouble. First and second, nobody out, and you don't want to do that with Eddie Murray up. Let's see what Eddie Murray can do here. First and second, nobody out, Yanks in trouble. But that's going to be a strikeout. Big strikeout for Kenny Holtzman. He gets Eddie Murray. First and second, 1 out now. A double play can get the Yankees out of the inning. Rick Dempsey is up. Doesn't run that well, but the pitch is in the dirt. The pitch is in the dirt, and Kenny Holtzman throws a wild pitch. Puts runners on second and third with 1 out. 2 runners in scoring position. Harlow on deck. And even though Dempsey's not a great hitter, I think we're going to walk him and set up the double play and the force at home. So we got the bases loaded with 1 out. We're going to try and get out of this inning with a double play. It's Larry Harlow facing Kenny Holtzman, lefty-lefty. Big moment in this game. And it's a double play, so the strategy works. Willie Randolph to Bucky Dent to Chris Chambliss, and the Yankees get the double play to get out of it. Intentionally walking Dempsey works. Harlow hits into the double play with scoreless, going top 5. Marty Perez will lead it off against Rudy May. So strategy works. And now Perez flies out to Harlow. Yankees not getting much done. They only have 1 hit, 1 out, nobody on for Bucky. Bucky's hitting around 283. And this is going to be an X reading and a flyout. Fly ball, Bunbury puts it away. 2 out, nobody on. Top of the order, Willie Randolph. And this is dangerous. This is something, Randolph's got W power, so it's going to be a single or a double. And it's going to be a double. Willie finds the gap and gets the second with 2 out. Yanks now have a runner in scoring position. Runner on second, 2 out for Thurman. Thurman, another chance to get a big hit in this game. Oh, and he does not do it. He finds a column with some hits, but he fouls out to Rick Dempsey. So the Yankees, once again, stranding a runner in scoring position. We go bottom 5 scoreless in this pitcher's duel. It's Belanger leading it off against Holtzman. Then we're going to turn this lineup over. And that's a ground out to start the inning. Perez again has been busy at third. Throws to Chambliss at first. There's 1 out. Nobody on for Bunbury. Al Bunbury, 1 out. Nobody on. Bunbury tripled all earlier. But this is going to be a fly out to Rivers. So there's 2 out. Nobody on for Billy Smith. We have not had a run yet in this game, even though there have been opportunities. And this is going to end the inning. This looks like a fly ball to Roy White. And we have been through 5 scoreless here in this pitcher's duel. We go top 6. Holtzman and May are in control, and we got Reggie leading off. Reggie, of course, great power. But this is going to be a fly ball to center field, and Harlow puts it away. 1 out, nobody on. Each team with 2 hits. There have been runners in scoring position. There have been a few walks, but no runs. Jimmy Wynn will bat, and Wynn will ground out. That's a ground out to Billy Smith. Over to Lee May, 2 out, nobody on. What a pitcher's duel. Mickey Rivers will take his swings against Rudy May. And Rivers, and that's a fly out. Fly ball, Bunbury puts it away. Bottom 6, no score. Now, Kenny Holtzman pitching a great game, only giving up 2 hits. His endurance number is 5, though, so we got to keep an eye on that. Kenny Singleton will lead it off. And he walks, so Singleton is on with a walk. And again, the Orioles get some base runners. They get the leadoff man on. Singleton on at first. He's not going to run. He's not a fast runner. Lee May going to take his swings. Yankees would love a double play. And look at this. There it is. Ground ball, double play. Lee May bounces into a 6-4-3. Bucky, Willie, and Chambliss. And at the we go 2 outs, bottom 6, nobody on for Doug DeCinces. So the double play ball's been kind to the Yankees. It's helped them get out of some innings. And DeCinces flies to Reggie, so that's going to be 6 in the books. No score. Top 7, scoreless. What a pitcher's duel. Roy White leading off against Rudy May. His endurance inning is 7. We're in the 7th. And he gets Roy White to ground out to DeCinces at third. 1 out, nobody on for Chambliss. Can anyone come through with a big hit in this game? Maybe it's Chambliss. Chambliss with a chance. Home run 1-9 to give the Yankees the lead, and it's a 7. There it goes. Chris Chambliss has just given the Yankees the lead with a long drive to center field at Yankee Stadium. Not an easy thing to do, and he does it off the lefty Rudy May. Yanks take a 1-0 lead. 1 out, nobody on for Marty Perez. Chris Chambliss goes yard to center. Marty Perez grounds out to first. Lee May to Rudy May. And there's 2 out. Nobody on for Bucky. Yankees with a big run here in the top of the 7th. And there's a pop-up. Bucky Dent pops it up to Mark Belanger, his shortstop opponent. And we go through 6.5. Yankees have now got a 1-0 lead on the Chambliss homer. We go bottom 7. All eyes on Holtzman. He's pitched well. He's going to face Eddie Murray. And that's going to be a base hit. Base hit for Eddie Murray. Runner on first. Nobody out. The Orioles once again get the lead runner on. Dempsey is up. Runner not held. And Holtzman is going to face Dempsey. And Dempsey pops it up to short. Bucky Dent puts it away. 1 out. Runner on first. We're towards the bottom of the order. It's lefty-lefty, so Holtzman will face Harlow. Trying to get out of the 7th inning here, and there is a fly ball. Fly ball to Roy White and left. 2 out. Runner on first. Mark Belanger. Bottom of the order. Holtzman trying to get through this 7th inning, but that's going to be a walk. And that might be all for Kenny Holtzman. First and second, 2 out. He's well past his endurance inning. Bumbry, though, is a left-hand hitter. Bottom 7. You know what? He's pitched a great game, and it's lefty-lefty. We're going to give him a chance to get out of the inning. Holtzman facing the lefty Bumbry. And it looks like he's going to do it. A big line out to second. Bumbry hit it hard. Holtzman is getting tired, but he gutted it out and gets through 7. So the manager's faith in Holtzman pays off. Yankees lead 1-0, top 8. Rudy May still out there facing Willie Randolph. And this again is going to be a single or a double. Willie with the W power turns that home run chance into a single, but it's going to be a double. Willie gets his 2nd double of the game on that 4-9. And Willie is on second with nobody out for Thurman Munson. See if Rudy is staying in the game too. And again, this is going to be a problem. Split reading double 1-5. It's going to be at least a single, and it's a double. Thurman doubles in Willie, and the Yankees now take a 2-0 lead. Back-to-back doubles for Willie Randolph and Thurman Munson. Rudy May is going to face Reggie Jackson, lefty-lefty, or is he going to go to Penn? Nope, he's staying in the game. So they're really sticking with Rudy May. He gets Jackson the fly out. Jackson flies out to center. 1 out. Runner stays at second. It's 2-0 Yanks. 2 doubles in this inning have added a run. Jim Wynn. And Wynn walks. So it's first and second, 1 out. Rudy May still in the game. And Mickey Rivers, lefty-lefty against Rudy May. Oh, and there we finally get the bullpen active. Fred Holdsworth is going to come in to face Mickey Rivers. Fred Holdsworth. And that is a clutch result, but it's a force play, and Mickey is safe at first. Runner goes to third. First and third, 2 out. 2-0 Yanks. Roy White will face Holdsworth. And that's going to be an X reading and a base hit. Base hit, ground ball up the middle. Thurman scores. It's 3-0 Yanks. Mickey goes all the way to third. Big clutch hit for Roy White. First and third, 2 out. 3-0 Yanks. And Chambliss will take his swing. And Chambliss is going to get a walk. So the Yankees have now loaded the bases with 2 out. Holdsworth has gotten himself into trouble. He has not put out the fire. And now with Marty Perez due up, we're going to get Greg Nettles coming into the game. Greg Nettles is going to now come off the bench with the bases loaded and a chance to open this game up against Fred Holdsworth. And here we go. Bases loaded, 2 out. And a walk! Greg Nettles walks and Holdsworth walks in the 4th run. Bases loaded, walk off the bench for Nettles, and the Yankees are opening this game up. Bucky will hit with a 4-0 lead. They want Bucky's defense in the game. And the pitch is in the dirt. Wild pitch is going to make it 5-0. Yankees score another run. They have second and third, 2 out for Bucky. Yankees opening this game up here late. And we get a new pitcher. It's Miller. Miller coming in to face Bucky. Dyer Miller coming in to face Bucky Dent. And Bucky singles. Oh no, it's a clutch result. That would have been a base hit, but the clutch result reverses it into a pop out. So that's the clutch feature of Strat-O-Matic. That could have been a single, but with men in scoring position, it turned into an out. Nettles will play third, so we just have to make that change. So that was a clutch reading that changed the result of that from a single to a pop out. But the Yankees score 4. They lead 5-0. We go bottom 8. Billy Smith will bat. Holtzman's going to stay in with the 5-run lead now. And that's an X reading and an error. Oh, Kenny Holtzman makes the error. That was a big error by Kenny Holtzman. He's well past the innings, and I think we're going to go to the bullpen. We're going to go to Dick Tidrow. Tidrow's going to come in with a 5-0 lead. Runner on first, nobody out for Kenny Singleton. Holtzman pitched a great game for the Yankees. And and here's Tidrow giving up at least a single. Could be a double. And it is a single. Single for Kenny Singleton. We'll see, they should hold a runner unless he's just got a really good chance. Yeah, they hold the runner down 5-0. First and second, nobody out. You don't want to make the first out at third base down 5 runs. So we got first and second. Nobody out. Tidrow in a little bit of trouble. Orioles trying to fight their way back, and it's Lee May. And that is going to be a fly out. Lee May flies out to Mickey Rivers in center. First and second, 1 out. Dangerous situation for the Yankees, though they don't want to let the Orioles back in. It dug to Sensei. And there's another X reading. This one is a double play. Double play started by Bucky Dent. Double play number 3 for the Yankees that has really helped them in this game. They've gotten out of some trouble with the double play. We go top 9, Yanks up 5-0. Dyer Miller facing Willie Randolph. Yankees in control of this one. And that's going to be a ground out. Ground ball to Belanger at short. 1 out, nobody on. Thurman Munson. He doubled in a run last time. He doubled in Willie after Willie doubled. And this is going to be a fly out to Larry Harlow in center. So 2 out, nobody on. Reggie's going to get a swing against the right-hander this time, Dyer Miller. And that's going to be a strikeout. So the Yankees go quietly in the 9th. We go bottom 9. Yanks lead 5-0. Tidrow's going to try and finish this game off. Yankees don't want to have to waste another pitcher. Eddie Murray leads off against Tidrow. And he's going to fly out. Fly ball to Roy White in left. 1 out. Yanks 2 outs away from evening this series. 1-1 after losing the first one in a tough way. Rick Dempsey is going to get pinch hit for. Dave Skaggs coming up to face Tidrow. Dave Skaggs will bat for Tidrow. He'll probably stay in the game to catch, and that's going to be an out. That's going to be a ground out. Tidrow to Chambliss, 2 outs. Yanks 1 out away from evening up this series against the Orioles. It's going to be a pinch hitter for Larry Harlow. Pinch hitter. And it's going to be Pat Kelly. Pat Kelly's going to come up for Harlow. One second. We got a little delay on the field. We got a pinch hitter. Pat Kelly coming in for Harlow. Waiting for the cards to load. A little bit of a hiccup here. Pat Kelly's card doesn't want to load. We're in the bottom of the ninth, 5-0 Yanks. And we're having trouble on the field. There's a slight delay as we try and get Pat Kelly's card to load here. Trying to get Pat Kelly's card to load, and it doesn't want to load. 2 out, nobody on. The Yankees 1 out away from winning this game, and we can't get Pat Kelly's card to load to finish this game off. A little bit of a hiccup here to finish this game. 5-0 Yankees. They've scored 5, 1 in the 7th, 4 in the 8th. Defense is set. Let's see if we can get them to just roll and finish this. The cards don't want to load. 4-6. And it's a ground out. So the cards wouldn't load, but we were able to finish the game anyway without the cards loading. And it's a ground out. We'll get the box score. So the cards didn't want to load, but they did finish the game out. And it was a 1-2-3 for Tidrow. Yanks win it 5-0. A little bit of a hiccup there, but this was an easy win for the Yanks. Holtzman was amazing. 3 hits in 7 innings, 6 walks, 3 strikeouts. His ERA down to 2.37. Tidrow, 2 innings and a hit. And Rudy May takes the loss. 4 runs, 5 hits, 7 1/3. Holdsworth did not pitch all that well in relief. On the Yankees side, Willie and Thurman had the doubles, and Mickey Rivers had a hit, and White and Chambliss drove in a couple of runs, and they did just enough to win it. 5-0. They even the series. It's now 1-1. We can go back to the summary page. And you see now the Yankees jump back up over Baltimore. They're 13-4. Baltimore is 10-4. Boston is 14-1. Let's advance some games here, and we're going to have a bunch of them. So let's see what happens here. We got the Angels playing the A's. See if Boston can actually lose a game this time around. They are 14-1. We got the Angels beating the A's 10-7. Now we got Philly and Pittsburgh playing, rivals in the NL East. And it's Pittsburgh beating Philly 5-4. KC playing Texas, a couple of Western teams. Tough KC team right here. And they lose to Texas, though, 2-0. They get shut out. Detroit playing the White Sox. And it's the White Sox all over Detroit. We got Minnesota and Seattle. Minnesota's been off to a fast start this year, and they lose to Seattle 3-2 today. Now we go over to the National League for the Cubbies and the Cards. And it's the Cubs beating the Cardinals 4-3. Now we got Boston and Milwaukee. And finally somebody beats Boston. Milwaukee all over Boston. 11-3 gives Boston their 2nd loss of the year. So that's a break for the Yankees. We got Atlanta and Cincinnati. And the Reds all over Atlanta, 12-1. Giants playing Houston. And it is Houston. Houston winning 4-1 over the Giants. We got Dodgers and the Padres. They are actually 1-2 in the West right now. And the Dodgers beat the Padres, so they'll gain a game on the Padres there, 5-4. And we have Montreal, the Expos, and the Mets. And we have the Expos beating the Mets 3-2. Take a quick look at the standings. You see the Yankees now 2 games in the loss behind Boston. Only a game back in the win column. And the Yankees and Orioles have lost the same number of games, but the Yankees have won 3 more games. So they've played 3 more, and they've won those 3. White Sox and Minnesota and Kansas City all playing well. Texas is even over 500. Philly 9-4 leading the Mets and the Cubbies. And there we go. You see the Dodgers did gain a game back on San Diego, but they're both at the top along with Cincinnati at 10-7. So we're going to have one more against Baltimore. There's going to be the rubber game as they've each taken a game. We'll see who wins the series next time between the Orioles and the Yankees. Thanks for watching.